Hi, I'm Brad Ost. I'm the Philosophy and Religion librarian here at Robert W. Woodruff Library, AUC. And today we're going to be talking about the Libronix digital library system, which is part of the Logos software package. We have it only on 2 computers. We're not allowed to network it, so that means it's here in the library in room 202C. We're going to do a small tutorial today. This is when you click on the red icon on the desktop, this is what's going to appear to you. And we're going to talk today about study passage, but first we're going to look at customized view, which allows you to pick which version of the Bible that you want. Here we have it right now on a revised standard version, but you can see that you have all sorts of versions that are available to you here. So we're going to stay with the revised standard. We're going to save that change, and we're going to go back to the home page. Let's study John 3:16 just as an example. What's going to happen is it's going to bring up that section of the Bible in the Revised Standard Version, and then it's going to populate. You can see generating. It's populating this list here with all sorts of commentaries. We're going to close this tab here. You can see that it's got all sorts of commentaries. Each one is a link, and if you click on it, it's going to appear in the right-hand lower corner here. So if we click on the Believer's Study Bible, here's that John 16 with the Believer's Study Bible talked about over here. There are, of course, you can see that these are older Bible commentaries. If you click on more, the program is going to generate more commentaries. The most important one that's on the Libronix system is the Word Biblical Commentary is available here. I'm not going to click on more because it takes too much time to go through. But the Word Biblical Commentary is very helpful. As you go down, you can see that there are other options available as well. Cross-references, biblical people. If there are people involved in the passage that you choose, it will show you who they are. It will show you their relationship throughout the Bible and other places where they are located as well. Literary typing, parallel passages you can go to that talk more about that particular passage. Important words. Now you don't want to do your exegetical study in this passage guide, because all it's going to do, it's in English right now. If you click on Parish, it's just going to tell you how many times the word occurs in the Bible and that this is just one instance of it. You could also go to the Greek. It will show the Greek, but it essentially does the same thing. It just tells you how many times the word appears in the Bible and that this is one occurrence of it. There are no sentencing diagrams here, but for longer sections there will be sentence diagrams as well. Then here's an interesting asset here, comparing the different versions of the Bible. We have the NRSV, which we're using right now. And the location here just gives you a rough idea of how far apart they are. If you click on a Bible, it will be the standard by which the parallel versions are judged. So you go ahead and click on NRSV, and it will come up with this particular version here, John 3:16, and the new Revised Standard Version, as opposed to the other versions that you can choose up here. You can choose versions and add or subtract any version you want to. So what's happening here is in the New Revised Standard, John 3:16. Here in the New American Bible, you have in the pink, you have those items that are that are not in this version and have been replaced by the blue version. So they make it a little bit complicated here. May would appear in the New Revised Standard, but it isn't in this one, and it's replaced with might. So in this English Standard Version, so and everyone. Who is replaced by whoever. May and may is replaced by should. You can see how that goes. If you continue on downward here, you see that it has Sermon Central and PowerPointSermons.com. These are very helpful for those of you who are pastoring or teaching. It goes out online. Now, this computer isn't right now connected to the web, so we can't get out there, but this is a link to SermonCentral.com and PowerPointSermons.com, and will give you sermons having to do with John 16. If you scroll down, you can see more that there are maps and different topics that are available as well, compassion, and then it gives you links to different Bible helps that are going to help you with this particular passage. So it's useful, not necessarily for academic or scholarly work, although you can, that is helpful. It can help you very much if you're teaching. One other thing I wanted to tell you about, if you highlight any of this information that you want to collect and take with you, you copy it and you would paste it onto a Word document. If you do that, at the bottom of that Word document there will appear a citation. It's not a perfect Turabian citation, so you need to look at it, but it's very helpful in that it gives you all the information you need. So this is, in the Libronix software, this is the passage guide.